Hear about the protest Walmart employees put on this Black Friday.
See how the passing of Proposition 415 will affect the PIMA Animal Care Center.
And learn about the U of A's Bike Riding Club. All this and more tonight on Wildcast.
Tonight, the Arizona Wildcats pull away with a 35-28 victory over the Nevada Wolfpack. They improved to 3-0 for the third straight season.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Sheridan Fiddleman.
And I'm Alexis Liggins. Thanks for joining us tonight.
On Black Friday, the local chapter of Jobs for Justice joined the nationwide protest against Walmart at the Valencia and Midvale Park location here in Tucson. In the biggest strike against Walmart in history, employees, unions, and community organizations across the country are advocating for a wage increase to $15 an hour. Today, the average Walmart employee makes around $25,000 a year, only $150 above the national poverty level for a family of four in the U.S.
It's a deep exploitation of American labor. And if a company is making that much money, then the workers are making that money for them. We believe that more of a concession, more higher wages should be for these Walmart workers so they can take care of themselves. Whatever, all of the expenditures that we have in life, they have them too.
Walmart sportsperson Randy Grove was quoted in Business Week saying, quote, "Our policies go above and beyond what the law requires. It is best in class and it exceeds what other retailers are doing," end quote. No Walmart employees joined in Friday's protest in Tucson, and the numbers nationwide are unknown.
Heavy travel during the Thanksgiving holiday weekend caused numerous traffic incidents in and around Tucson, but no fatalities. The local police stopped over 1,000 cars at checkpoints in the city, resulting in 39 people being arrested for DUIs. Sadly, among those charged was our own top football player, Samaje Grant, who was cited on Friday after the U of A win over Arizona State.
Voters have spoken, and now, thanks to Proposition 415, PIMA Animal Shelter is getting a makeover. I visited the largest animal shelter in the county to see what changes will be coming soon. PIMA County Animal Shelter is finally getting remodeled. Voters recently passed Proposition 415, which is the bond proposal to use $22 million to build a new animal shelter. Voters say that the purpose of this is to save as many pets as possible.
My roommates and I are interested in getting a dog, but instead of buying it from an actual pet store, we want to save a life of a dog and support the no-kill shelters, which is why we'd rather buy one here than anywhere else in Tucson.
The facilities are in great need of repairs, and in attempts to make the shelter a no-kill shelter, they've also added air-conditioned tents in the back where they have more animals. The animal shelter is housed in a building that was constructed in 1968, when the population in Tucson was just under 300,000 people. Now the population is just over 1 million people. To encourage adoptions, veterans and those who are retired could be eligible for a free adoption. Most everyone agrees that the purpose of this is to create a no-kill shelter in the county. Reporting at PIMA County Animal Shelter, I'm Sheridan Fiddleman. I've got to tell you, going to film this was just so heartbreaking. The dogs were in small, cold, confined spaces. I wanted to take them all home with me.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would prefer to actually adopt animals from the shelter as opposed to going to actual pet stores to get these animals. So it's really inspiring that they're making this shelter a lot bigger. The 66th Annual Festival of Lights is back. Also known as Winter Haven, the event kicks off December 13th and will go until the 26th. The festival consists of a neighborhood of lights and is one of the longest running of its kind. Although there is no cost to enter, Winter Haven works with the Tucson Food Bank and collects canned goods at the Country Club and Fort Law interests. Last year, over $18,000 of canned food goods were donated. Along with the lights, there will be trolley and hay rides throughout the neighborhood. If you would like to drive through the event, that day will be December 27th.
For more on the UA Cycling Club and all of their weekly activities.
Welcome back to Wildcast. As we continue to see clear and sunny skies, temperatures are getting much more frigid. Wildcast weather reporter Virginia Beamer has a more in-depth look at this week's forecast. Virginia?
I'm Virginia Beamer with a look at your Wildcast forecast. Now, happy December, everybody. Today was the 1st of December, and it was actually right around average for this time of year, at least for our morning low. We made it down to 43 degrees this morning, and our average is 41 degrees outside. And today's high was just above average, so we were in the mid-70s. Our average is 68 degrees again for this time of year. Now, if we look at our averages, though, 84 degrees was the average, or was the record high set in 1926. And then 26 degrees was our record low set in 1934. Now, that was actually 80 years ago on the dot. So it's been a while since it's been that cold, at least recorded that cold here in Tucson. Very dry outside, no precipitation to talk about. But if we take a look at our sunrise, 7:07. So again, with those late sunrises that we're going to see during the winter, and then early sunsets, 5:19 was our sunset time today. Now, if we take a look at tonight, things are going to start to cool down, but not quite as cold as we saw tonight, 48 degrees as those clouds move in. We are expected to see a little bit precipitation later in the week. So 48 degrees is what to expect tonight. Again, clouds are going to keep that heat in. And if we take a look at tomorrow, 77 degrees is our expected high. So actually even warmer than we saw today. We could see a little bit of precipitation, mainly Virga as we move into the work week, and then maybe some precip around Wednesday. And then again on Saturday, again, mostly cloudy. If we take a look at our extended forecast, 74 degrees is the expected high by Wednesday, 73 on Thursday, and then we're going to get up to 75 by Friday. Saturday, 72 degrees outside. Again, another chance of precip there. And then if you take a look at the lows, we're actually well above average for this time of year for tomorrow night, 54 degrees, 52 by Wednesday, and then down to 48 on Thursday, and all the way down to 46 by Saturday. So that's a look at your Wildcast weather forecast. And again, happy December, everybody.
With finals approaching in the next 2 weeks, students can learn to relax and relieve stress by attending a weekly meditation training program. Meetings are held on Mondays from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. at the UA Cancer Center on Campbell Avenue. Meetings are free, and students may attend through December 15th. Meditation has been shown to calm the mind and body and help with focus and concentration. For more information, you can contact Jane Smith at 520-694-4605.
If you're an avid bicyclist looking for people to ride with, the U of A Cycling Club has a large following and plenty of opportunities to get involved. Wildcast reporter Kendra Hall has more information on this growing club.
If you have a bike and enjoy being around people, there is something you can do. There is a cycling club on campus and a Tuesday night bike ride. Here's more on how to get involved.
We do a variety of things. We're mostly a competitively based team, so most of our members race either mountain bikes or road bikes or cyclocross. But we also have a fair number of members who are just interested in riding in general, so we encourage people to go out and do things like El Tour de Tucson and other group rides throughout the community. And then we're also involved with helping organizations like El Grupo Youth Cycling, so we go and do their Monday night tutoring hours and help their riders succeed in the classroom and stuff like that.
The Tuesday night bike ride is a group of all ages that gets together and rides about 5 miles around the campus area. The ride has been happening for over 10 years.
I'm a guide. I like to stray away from the leader idea because it's a ride of friends. It's a ride, everybody, this is the Tuesday night bike ride. This is not Colin's ride. This is the Tuesday night bike ride. And I've been leading, or at least guiding the ride, making routes, taking people through town for about 2.5 years now. But I've been riding with the ride since 2007. November 2007 was my first ride.
It keeps you from being lonely. I mean, a lot of my friends ride in it and stuff like that. It's a good social event.
The Tuesday night bike ride meets right here outside the flagpole at Old Main at 8 o'clock every Tuesday night. The ride leaves at about 8:30 and they take different routes each time. There are about 100 cyclists on a normal day. For more information about cycling at the U of A, visit uacycling.com or visit the Facebook page for Tuesday Night Bike Ride. Reporting live from the University of Arizona for Wildcast, I'm Kendra Hall.
The Wildcats will play for the Pac-12 championship this Friday after a close win against ASU in the Territorial Cup. We'll send it over now to sports reporter Joey Petrello, who has more on last week in UA athletics. Joey?
Hi everybody, what a Friday and what a season it has been for Arizona football. After defeating the Sun Devils of Arizona State 42-35 for the Territorial Cup and with Stanford's 21-point rout of UCLA and Pasadena, the Wildcats have clinched the Pac-12 South and will play Oregon for the entire conference on Friday. We'll move on to basketball. Arizona five-star true freshman Stanley Johnson was named the Pac-12's Player of the Week right after earning MVP honors at the Maui tournament. Averaging 15 points and close to 7 rebounds per game in the tournament, Johnson is the first Wildcat to win Maui MVP honors since Michael Wright did it in 2000. Also around sports on campus, the duel in the desert continues this weekend, but on a sheet of ice. Arizona will face Arizona State at the Tucson Convention Center at 7:30 Friday and Saturday night. I'm UATV Sports Director Joey Petrello. That's it for sports this week. Now back to Alexis and Sheridan.
As always, thanks for tuning into Wildcast. You can watch us anytime online at uatv.arizona.edu or on our YouTube channel, UATVCH3. And don't forget to like us on Facebook for breaking news on campus.
Make sure to tune in tomorrow night at 7:30 to catch Channel 3 Sports. We'll see you next week for another edition of Wildcast. Good night.